Hey guys, Sean Regis here. I wanted to make a video about the yoga exercises I do. Um, I have 3 prolapses in my lower back here, so I have a lot of pain in this area, more or less all day long. And I wanted to help you guys to do some exercises that actually helps this pain. So I'm just going to share my knowledge, and after many years of trying different things, this is what works for me. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I always start by getting my feet tucked into the ground and like feeling the grounding that I feel connected to the earth. And then I start slowly lowering my head. This has to be done in a really, really slow pace. And you just keep going lower and lower and lower until your hands are touching the ground. And you keep your legs stretched. You can bend them a little, but that's not the point. So you go down slowly, slowly, all the way down to the ground. And you have like a shoulder apart your feet. And when you come to a place here, for example, this is my limit right now. And then I stand here, do some breathing exercises. Deep in, and when I blow out, I get a little lower down. And I just keep standing here. And I can feel in my back, lower back, it's starting to stretch. And also in the back thighs. And I just keep standing here for about 30 seconds. Should your legs begin shaking, then that's okay. But just stand here. See, my hands are down to the ground now. Keep standing here. When you have stood here for about 30 seconds, you go slowly up again. Slowly, slowly, slowly. This is the first exercise I do. Slowly, slowly. And the last thing you lift is your head. And you come up here. And then I have 5 exercises I do on the ground here, and I'm going to show you now. Lig den øvelser. My dog is lying there. He always wants to join me when I do yoga. I have this piece of paper where my exercises are. So I lay down here. And the first exercise I'm going to do is that I take my knees up and I fold my hands on them and I start rolling backward and forward. And you do this like 8 to 12 times. Select. And then you lay down and relax. Between each exercise, I normally relax 30 seconds to 45 seconds. And then I lift my legs again. Grab my hands around it, and I start rolling again. And I can be in so much pain when I start, but when I'm finished, the pain is gone. Like down and relax again. Remember to take some deep breaths. And then one last time, this first exercise. You pull the legs up as high as you can, and you start rolling. And then you relax. I'm gonna watch the next exercise. And what you do here is that you lift your feet, your knees up, and then the point here is that you push these knees up towards the air, and you lift your ass from the floor like this, and you do it 8 times, between 6 and 8 times, depending how much you can, and you push your hands down to the floor. 1, 2, 3. And you lay down and relax. And again, all the exercises are done 3 times. Normally I have soothing, calming music, but since I'm going to upload this to YouTube, I cannot have music on, because if it's not something I made, they're going to remove the sound. So I'm doing it without sound because of the video I'm making. So up again, lift your knees, push your hand down, lift your ass up in the air. It's not the easiest exercise. I think the first exercise was for warming up your back. This exercise is for stomach. And you have to look at your front and your back as 2 elastics, rubber bands. And they have to be both equally strong. That's why your core, the center of your body, needs to be strong, your back and your stomach. That's what these exercises are about. Core exercises. Last one. Hey, let's see what's the next one. This last exercise, you have to think about your spine is divided into a lot of sections. And when you do this exercise, you have to bend your back one bone at a time. So you do like this, you lift your legs, and then you bend your back slowly, one joint at a time. So you're not doing it like this, right? No, you're doing it slowly up, and then coming up, and doing it same reverse, slowly down, one joint at a time. You do that 8 times. Very important with that one joint at a time, one bone. You can feel it when you do it slowly. And it's one bone, one joint at a time that you are working with. I lost my count. Two. Down and relax. The reason the breathing is so important is because you want to get as much oxygen into your bloodstream. So one more time, one joint at a time. Lift up slowly and then get up and down slowly. Reverse. Lift up slowly, tailbone, and then up the rest. The last thing you put down is your tailbone. One last time. Tailbone up first, and then the rest. Slowly, one joint at a time. And really practice that you can feel it's one joint at a time you're lifting. One joint at a time. And relax again. Let me see the next exercise. This next exercise, you need a book that's about 7 centimeters thick, between 5 and 7 centimeters thick. And this book you're going to place right under your tailbone. I'm going to give it 20 more seconds and I'll show you. This is for stretching your lower back. This is the exercise that normally removes all my pain in my lower back. So you bend your knees and you lift your ass and you slide the book in and put it right underneath your tailbone. And then you put your legs down and you start to relax. This way your pelvis would start lifting up and your lower back will go down. So you get that stretch. And you lie here for about 1 minute or so. For me, sometimes if it's really painful, I lift my legs a little. I can feel the stretch in my hips and on my lower back. And I can feel my lower back getting lower and lower, slowly. And after this 1 minute time, I'm just going to lift your legs, bend them, lift your pelvis, and push the book out. And lay down and relax for 1 minute. Not 1 minute, between 30 and 40 seconds. At least 30 seconds. I'm an educated fitness instructor, so I know a little about muscles and the physical build of a body, how we're built. So those 30 seconds is something I've always known. Always stretch 30 seconds between each exercise. So again, bend your knees, lift your ass, your pelvis, shove the book in, put your legs down, and relax. Lift your pelvis, your ass, shove the book out, lay down and relax. 30 to 40 seconds. Then one last time. Bend your knees, lift your pelvis, your ass, push the book in underneath your tailbone, lay down. Lift your legs, knees, lift your pelvis, ass, and lay down for this 30 to 40 seconds. 2 more exercises and we're finished. Then we're going to do the rolling exercise. Lay down. One more time.
One last time, the rolling exercise. Lift your knees. Grab your knees. Start rolling. Lift your head up as high as you can. And if you're in so much pain that coming up from this position is hard, then roll onto your side and then get up this way. It's a little bit easier. Then to end up these exercises, you do that standing exercise again. You find the grounding. The shoulder apart in the feet. Straighten your feet. And then slowly go down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. All the way as deep as you can. When you get to the point where you cannot go any further, you start breathing. Every time you blow out air, you go down a little more. You stay down here for around 20 to 30 seconds. And it's okay if your legs start shaking. It's okay. It's called milk acid in your thighs, muscles. And it's okay. And when you've been down here for around 20 seconds, you come slowly up again. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I don't know if you can see it, but my legs are shaking. Slowly up. And then you just loosen up. Thank you for watching, guys. Sean Regis. Love, share, and care. Peace. I love you.